Pay attention, crypto gossipators. Things are about to get interesting. Remember, not financial advice.
Hey guys, what is up? Hope everyone is doing well. Hope everyone's having an amazing day because I am as usual. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. So everyone is talking about major listings for Bone. That is the big thing, especially after this whole LUNC going absolutely nuts when it got its big listings. We saw ATX, meaning it just made some investors, those that actually were invested in LUNC, very, very rich overnight. I mean, simple as that. And that was attributed to the major exchanges, at least one of the reasons, okay? So now we've got Bone, our beloved Bone, and we're waiting for these big exchanges to come knocking on our door so we can open it, let them in, and we can finally start going to the moon all together. Now everybody's panicking because they're like, is this even gonna happen? Oh my god, Bone needs to be listed by now to be taken seriously, to get that credibility. So of course I'm gonna go on Reddit right now and I'm gonna find out what the people have to say about it. Not just the typical comments that we get, but let's see what people have to say to this question. How do we get Bone listed on other major exchanges? I'm really surprised that it has not been listed with Binance, Coinbase, RH, etc. yet. Ideas. And guys, I'm gonna have to add a few very important points in regards to Bone getting listed on these major exchanges. So before we dive deep into it, make sure that you are subscribed, make sure you turn that notifications bell on, really help out. Guys, we are growing, this community is out there, it's active. So if you are interested in Bone, do this. Guys, Shiba and Bone, the Shiba ecosystem and so on, we cover everything. I try to give you all the positivity, so subscribe. Guys, let's see what the people have to say. Start a petition, let's all sign it and push Binance. Now, the petition thing, it's good, not bad. We've seen it before with other cryptos. It's one of the ideas, okay? And someone else says, if I remember correctly, there were many petitions signed, over 300k people, if I remember correctly, but nothing. I believe the big exchanges need to see liquidity volume in Bone transaction. For example, like Pepe and Bonk, they don't care if there's utility, they need transaction volume. For now, Bone doesn't meet this criteria. I believe that Shibaswap 2.0 and the metaverse could make them change their mind. Stay strong and accumulate more bones if possible. This is a very, very good point, and I actually have an interesting source to back it up. So really do pay attention to this because the volume factor is major. I believe it needs to have 100k wallets in order to be added on Binance. Check out Random Art's videos on YouTube. Yeah, Random Art does cover a lot of the stuff. He goes in very, very deep into it, so quite interesting. We're at 95.5 thousand holders at the moment, so about 4,500 more to go then. Okay, so very important points have been made. Volume and the number of holders. They didn't push on too much about the utility, the use case, although that could be one of the factors that actually gets looked into. But I think major exchanges, guys, really care about the volume. Because guess how they make their money? It comes from volume. So the average holder of Bone isn't going to be transacting that much. We could have very few holders and there could be higher transactions. But as of now, we still need to build these holders. Like it or not, it's just the way it goes. And we need to reach that psychological number of 100k. So if we look on Etherscan, we've got 95.6. This could rapidly increase. I mean, I've talked about it in the past. All it takes is one big name to talk about this or a big project to go in. So this is a matter of time and it's always on the increase. So watch it. And I think once the Shiba Inu holders start realizing how important Bone is, that without Bone, there is nothing, no Shibarium, it's all linked together. They will really go into this. So we're going to see more holders for sure. Okay. Now, volume is extremely important. And it would be really nice to see more volume. I mean, if I was to open up the 90-day chart, right? So we're always having this 5, 6 type of volume, 12, 9, 10. I mean, 12 is considered very high for Bone. Then, as you guys remember, here we saw a bit of a peak. So that was around 80 million, and that's considered a lot. But for an exchange, they probably are looking for around 50 million, 100 million. They really are looking for these big numbers. And these bigger numbers are gonna come in for sure, because Bone is gonna be bought up. It's gonna be exchanged, but I think Shibarium needs to pop off, right? So we need to see Shibarium absolutely devouring it, smashing it, attracting a lot of capital. So as time goes by, people are noticing this layer 2 solution. They see what it offers. You know, it's efficiency, decentralization, quickness, cheapness. So all that together ticks all the boxes, and it is a very exciting layer 2 solution to build on for sure. So once they start building on it, they need a Bone, and Bone's volume is going to be pumping like no tomorrow for sure, guys. Watch it, okay? Because, for example, look, Bonk got a big listing, right? And Bonk has been in the news. Everybody's been talking about it. And the type of volume that it was seeing was insane. I mean, 300 million, 200 million. It's crazy. This is the type of volume that an exchange would love to see. 500 million. 1.7 billion. Sorry, I missed it, right? So it wasn't at the peak, but it was here. 1.7 billion. Now, if Bone could do that, or at least 10% of that, just get a listing straight away. So of course, with its numbers right now, probably is not so attractive. Why is it not so attractive? So let's just go into this article, right? We want to see a Binance listing. So we've got a CEO actually revealing the key factor for token listing. So for us to get a Bone listing, I know CZ right now is under investigation, all that, but still, CZ was the CEO and he knew how tokens got listed. So I think it's important to actually look into what he has to say. So it says, if a coin has a large number of users, then we will list it. That's the overwhelming significant attribute. Consider, for example, meme tokens. Even though I personally don't get it, if it's used by a large number of users, we list it. We go by the community. My opinion doesn't matter. So you see, the numbers is what they are looking for. Even though they may not be 100% supportive of it, they don't understand it, doesn't matter. The numbers are there to back it up. Facts, that's what it is. Simple facts. So understand this, that these are the points that will get Bone listed. And Bone doesn't need to have the craziest type of use case or utility. Although it does, in my opinion, I still think, you know, they want to put something in that will be with a long-term plan. Because isn't the whole point of Bone that in the long term it becomes used very frequently? So here it is, right? But presently it just needs to pull up the volume. Because look, as we have it here, let me just read it. So according to Sergey Kitrov, founder of crypto listing focused platform listing.help, major crypto exchanges like Binance don't need to list minor tokens, as they earn mainly from trading volumes rather than listings. So it's all to do with money, right? Guys, the money is the most important factor. It all goes back and down to money. So if they can't make money out of it, if they ain't getting their share, then what is the point of it? It doesn't make any sense. That's how the exchanges make money. They make money from the volume. So it needs to be attractive in terms of volume. Simple as that. So it says here, this is one of the main problems that many projects do not understand. They should start with building a community. And that means not 500 or 10,000 people in a Telegram channel, but a much larger audience. We added that token creators are recommended to start from smaller exchanges. So right now, Binance is giving Bone some time just to be listed by all these minor exchanges, right? Bone is building up its audience. Bone is close to reaching 100K. And I think once it reaches 100K, then the talks start becoming serious. Probably Binance, Coinbase, they don't want it at 95k. Simple as that. Are we going to get another 5k to jump in? Of course we are. Like I've said, it's a matter of a few steps away, a matter of a few actions being taken. Simple as that. And I think once we get that bull run, people are going to be loading up on Bone as we're approaching it as well. They're going to be loading up on Bone. People start understanding what Bone is. They are more familiar with it. Therefore, they will be going in and they will become long-term holders. Simple as that. So don't worry about it. If we don't have a listing right now, it's not the end of it. Just give it some time. 2024 definitely will happen. Okay, it will definitely happen. I can't tell you if it's in days, weeks, or maybe 1 or 2 months or 3 months, but it is on the way. And you should be able to wait, because the most important thing that should be in your minds right now is the bull run that is supposed to happen and the aftermath, okay? So leading up to 2025, that's where you're going to see the cryptos rally. That's where you're going to see a lot of money. You want to change your life? You want to live better? You want to actually make others appreciate you and respect you for the right decisions that you have taken in your life? Here it is, guys. This is the opportunities. I don't know what decisions you've taken in your life, but I can tell you right now that this is going to be one of the best decisions you ever take in your life. So fasten your seatbelts. We're going to the moon. Comment down below. Don't forget, subscribe, share, like, all that great stuff. And if you made it this far in this video, guys, big thank you to everyone. I really do appreciate all the support, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace out.